Okie dokie. Okay, so absolute value, this is our third video. And what we are going to look at with this is yet another way to kind of change these up and make these things look different, okay? So what we've got here is it says f of x equals the absolute value of 2x minus 4. All right, so we are going to go x. We're going to make a table. Excuse me. It's been a long day. Minus 4. All right, that looks like a y. So let's make sure that that looks like a 4 and not a y. Okay, so 4. And there's a y. Okay, so I'm going to start with 0. All right, I like 0. 2 times 0 minus 4 is, well, 2 times 0 is 0. The absolute value is 0. 0, so it's 0 minus 4, which is negative 4. Okay, if I put 1 in, we have 2 times 1, which is 2, minus 4, which is negative 2. We put 2 in, 2 times 2 minus 4, so that's 4 minus 4, 0. And then if I did 3, we're just going to carry this out a little more. 6, right? It becomes 6 minus 4, which is 2. All right, so we got 0, negative 4, which is down here. You got 1, negative 2. We got something with slope, right? A slope of 2, so up 2 over 1, right? And this thing will continue as the numbers get positive to go this way. Okay, so that's swell. All right, now let's put in some negative values for this. All right, and I'm gonna erase what we got in here and do some negative values. Okay, so let's put in negative 1. All right, so we have 2 times negative 1 minus 4. Well, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, right? But the absolute value of negative 2 is 2. So you get 2 minus 4, which is negative 2. If you put in negative 2, 2 times negative 2 minus 4. Well, 2 times negative 2, this right here, is negative 4, right? And then the absolute value of that is 4. So 4 minus 4 is what you wind up getting, and that gives you 0, right? Let's do one more to make sure this thing is trending in a certain way and that we're not rushing to jump to conclusions. So you have 2 times negative 3, we put negative 3 in, minus 4, which is going to be negative 6, and the absolute value of negative 6 is 6. 6 minus 4, which is 2. So we have negative 1, negative 2, right, which looks like a mirror image of this one. Negative 2, 0, which looks suspiciously like a mirror image of that one. And then negative 3, 2, which, believe it or not, guys, we got some mirror images going on, right? So here we go. We've got a straight line that's going. And so when we look at this one compared to our parent function, right, the difference is my parent function looked like this. And here I'll kind of draw it so you can sort of see it. It looked like this. It went like this, kind of went through, right? And then did the same thing over here, right? And so when we talk about stuff like this, they're asking you to compare it to this and see what happened. All right? So let's do my domain and range first of all. Well, your domain is going to be all real numbers, right? Because there's nothing we can't use. So I'm going to go all, and I'm going to use my fancy R for that. And then your range, well, everything is going to be bigger than negative 4 for your y, right? There's nothing below that. So we say y is greater than or equal to negative 4. All right. And then when it says how does this graph compare to the parent function, well, it looks like it dropped 4 units. So we would say it translated 4 units down. Okay, and then it also, you see how much wider this yellow one, which is the parent function, is than this, and it also looks like it compressed, it narrowed, and so we would say it narrower than parent function. Yep, and so the things that did that, right? If you look at your equation, well, that -4 took care of the translating it 4 units down, and this 2 made it grow quicker, which makes it look narrower, right? And so these are some other kinds of transformations that you can do on graphs just by changing or adding one thing, right? It can make a huge difference. And so that's how these work. That's your lesson on absolute value. I hope this is helpful. The big thing is, when in doubt, just make a table of values, and you always want to look for where this thing turns. So you want to always find that vertex, right? If you don't find it right away, that doesn't mean it's not there. It just means you got to find it. Okay, so good luck with this, and we'll see you in the next set of videos.